Nothing quite beats the taste of a coffee, and it's no wonder it's one of the most popular drinks worldwide, with around 2 billion cups consumed daily. But your favourite cup of joe could be in for a nasty price hike, as experts warn a global shortage could be right around the corner. While the average price of coffee hasn't gone up dramatically here in New Zealand yet, other countries are feeling the pinch. In fact, 39 countries were more expensive than us, according to recent research. The average price over here is currently around $4.80. Across the ditch, coffees in Canberra were a little cheaper at $4.51, over to a whopping $11.29 in South Korea. In Japan, it was $7.69 for a cup, while Americans in Washington, D.C. were paying $5.48. And over in Europe, Swiss coffees were around $8.21 a cup. But ongoing logistical issues and global supply concerns could see our prices soon surge. Brazil, one of the top coffee producers in the world, has battled through a severe drought and the aftermath of a cold snap that's seen many crops destroyed, while excessive rainfall has impacted harvests in Colombia. With supply unable to meet demand, coffee roasteries like Auckland's Vibe are anticipating to soon feel the hit.
I'm sure sometimes later, like a coffee importer or roaster producer in the individual cafe, they're paying them more cost for the roasted coffee and then ground coffee from supermarket. So I'm just worried, maybe soon the cost of coffee will be increased at least 10 to 20%.
With the pandemic causing havoc in the shipping industry, coffee importers have been hit by somewhat of a double whammy. Not only is there short supply of coffee, but getting it to our shores is proving a pricey request.
The freight is a real issue. We've had 9 containers stuck near the Panama Canal for 3 months. So there's been a little bit of shortage in the New Zealand market, especially out of South America. There's been a real delay in freight through there. So there's a lot, I think you're right, there's a lot of things just coming together at the same time at the moment.
The shipping costs are 3 times higher than last year before the pandemic. And also, in New Zealand, because of, especially this time, the lockdown 4 months, there's so many businesses closing down.
It's seen coffee importers here in New Zealand start to look to other parts of the world, such as Indonesia, for future supply. But it's no secret Kiwis love their coffee and the very specific taste of South American beans. Recently, New Zealand ranked the 13th highest consumer of coffee in the world, beating out the likes of the US and Australia, while 66% of Kiwis say they enjoy a coffee on the daily.
It's part of the life. So one of the the hobbies, they get up in the morning, come to the cafe, grab their coffee. If you move into, for example, the South American beans, and then you move to Indonesia beans, they will different tasted. So your customer will notice this straight away.
With a coffee crisis mounting, 2022 could be a tough year for caffeine lovers, as the popular drink moves from being a daily necessity to somewhat more of a luxury.